parent's worst nightmare is the loss of a son or daughter.
To get a phone call that your son has died, identifying his body, watching him being brought out in a body bag, picking out his coffin, picking out a gravesite. I started speaking at drug rehabs and then also at DARE programs at school. And then one night, Gil and I were at a fundraiser for David Hungerford's daughter, Shannon, who unfortunately she died of a drug overdose a year after Kevin. And she asked me if I would be interested in speaking. So then I started speaking, and then I told Gil about it, and then Gil started speaking, and then it's just taken off. And then Margie left where she was working, and we collaborated, and that's how California Youth Service started. We were sitting in my kitchen, Gil and I and Margie.
It's a very broad mission, but it focuses on teens, young adults, individuals, families, to work with issues related to substance abuse, decision making, mental health, and the challenges that people face in their lives. So when you focus on it, there's a heavy emphasis on prevention education on substance abuse, and then working with families and parents to balance that issue of how do you parent in a positive way your kids to be successful and healthy. What's more important than your kids? As I say to some of the kids sitting in our classes, you don't think about it, but in our lives, everyone that lives with kids, that is the most important part of their life, is helping their kids to grow up and be healthy.
And I was telling somebody that story, and they had sent me a story, and I use this every time I speak to the young teens, and I give them a starfish at the end, and these are little real starfishes that I had ordered. And what it is about a man who walks along a beach, and as he's walking along the beach, he sees this young man bending down, picking something up, and he says, "I've been watching you for 20 minutes. Can I ask what you're doing?" And he says, "Yeah, it was a big storm last night. Washed up the starfish, it's low tide, the sun's out, they're gonna die." He goes, "Man," goes, "do you know how many miles and miles of beach and thousands of starfish? You can't possibly make a difference." And with that, the young man threw his starfish in the ocean, and he goes, "But I made a difference for that one. So if I make a difference for one of you kids today, then you're my starfish." And that's my mission.